Okay, so let's record this right now. Down here, we have the live chat room at ustream.tv. Check it out, guys. Music lessons every day. You can follow me on Twitter, Ustream, YouTube, Flickr, MySpace. Check it out. So what we have here, also, guys, we're doing the outro in 10 minutes. You might not want to miss that. You're all in it, by the way, as you all know. So check it out. So here we have, in this piece of music, here's your staff. Okay, now the idea is that I had a question that said, Walt, I don't understand augmented chords and diminished chords. What are they? And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So here we have in a piece of music, if you have an augmented chords are written down as pluses, okay? And diminished chords are written down as circles. So if you see a chord like this, I know it seems confusing, but if you see C with a 0, it doesn't mean Celsius. It means it's a C diminished chord. If you see C plus, okay, this ain't no JavaScript coding, you know? This is C augmented. That's how that works, guys. So now, let's continue this. I was playing augmented chords yesterday. It's hard. G augmented. Oh, wow. It's pretty cool. Now, the idea, so maybe, James, you know, maybe you should co-host. By the way, if anyone's got questions, you can always call into the show or co-host, do video conferencing. We've done it plenty of times before. We haven't done it today, though. It's kind of interesting. But, okay, so there's the idea. Augmented, diminished. Now that we understand the symbols, we need to understand the chords and how they're built up. So when a chord is written out as diminished, what that means is that everything we all know. What are the three notes, guys? I've never played music before in my life. In fact, I shouldn't even be here teaching. I don't know anything. I need you guys to tell me what are the three notes in a piece in a chord. I don't know. I've never played before. I'm being serious. I'm being very serious. I don't know. Which chord of any chord? What are the three notes of any chord that make up that chord? Root, third, fifth. Wow, you know, that sounds kind of familiar. I think that Zenchant's right. Oh, you know what? It's all starting to come back to me now. Yeah, you know what? That's it. Jason, while you got it. Kasim says C. Well, if we're working in the key of C, the root is C. You're right, Kasim. But now, if I'm just working on understanding what are the three notes in a chord that makes it that structure of a chord, that when I play this C, right? What are the three notes that make that C a C chord, or this C right here a C chord, right? What makes this work? Okay? What are the three notes there? And the answer is the root, the third, and the fifth. Okay, so now, let's understand how this works and then build our diminished chords off that. So we have, oh, Kasim says wild guess. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about getting, not, you know what, you shouldn't have said wild guess. It was a wired guess. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so check it out. Root 3, 5. If I'm in the key of C, we have the notes. Here you go, Kasim. C, E, G. Okay, but now, if I were to continue this, guys, check it out. We have this. If I wanted this to be diminished, the way you make a chord diminished is you flatten the third, you flatten the third, and you flatten the fifth. So our old chord, which was C, E, G, our new chord is C, E flat, G flat. Now, what's that mean? Well, here's our chord right here. You know what? Rather than playing it on guitar, cool, get it? Awesome, that's what it's all about. By the way, Chico Mac, ABC, what's going on, bro? We have this C chord, okay? Here's our C chord right here. Okay, let's put on the light of death right here. Here's our C chord. All right. By the way, I always had a joke. Right, I'll get back to it later. Here's my C chord, okay? If I wanted to flatten the third and flatten the fifth, we now have this. Our old chord was this, and our new chord is this. C, E flat, G flat. When would I ever use a C, E flat, G flat, a C diminished chord? Well, a lot of times composers, myself including, will use it, like for example, if you wanted to create tension in a movie or in a film or even in a piece of music, right? So let's say that there was a girl strapped on a railroad track and there's a train coming. How do you create tension? Well, you're not going to play this chord. Okay? You're going to play this chord. Right? right? Create tension, make it sound spooky, make it sound tense. That's what it's all about, guys, okay? So if I were to continue this, all right, what if we were in the key of F, right? Because we're not going to play a C diminished chord if we're in the key of F. We could, it would sound kind of funky. It might even sound more spooky, okay? But right here, if I were in the key of F, the answer would be A, or F, A flat, and then B natural. So now we have this. Okay? Sounds kind of spooky, you know? Pretty cool. So that's the idea of a diminished chord. Your old major chord was root 3/5. Your diminished chord is now root, flat 3, flat 5, flat in the third, flat in the fifth. If you guys can't see the board, I can always make the background a little bit bigger, right? Because that's how we do here. Here we have our old chord was was F-A-C. Our new chord, look at the black notes, kill the house lights. Our new chord, F-A-C, is now F-A flat B. And the reason why it's B is because we're flattening our third, or our fifth. Our fifth note in the key of F was C. So if I bring C down a half step, it's going to be a C flat, which is the same as saying B. So F-A-C was the old chord, and now the new chord is F-A flat, C flat, which is B. Now, that's the understanding of what a diminished chord is. What is an augmented chord? Well, let's build off of our root 3/5. Do I know the funeral march? I don't. I'm sorry. Man, I'm hyper. Tonight's chat. What? Tonight's chats. Tonight's chats do a bad job of showing that you're hyper. Well, then just write in caps, man. I don't know what to tell you. You know, you're a good guy, Kasem. You can think of stuff. You're a creative guy. Okay, but now let's continue this. Let's base it off of our F major chord, which is what we just did. Okay, F. Oh, tie tomorrow? Yeah, fine. Okay, so tomorrow we can do tie day tomorrow. Fridays here are tie days. We're F-A-C. Right here is our chord, root 3/5 in the key of F. F, G, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F-A-C. So there's, F-A-C. There we have our F chord. Now, if I wanted to make this augmented, the way that I do that is that I sharpen. Sharpen means to go up a half step. I sharpen my fifth interval. The old pattern was F-A-C. The new pattern is now going to be F-A-C what? C flat or C sharp? C sharp, right? C sharp. Got it, version. Wow, dude, version's on a roll here. No, we're talking about Walt's Gibson tie. You always call me Walk. Everyone calls me Walk. All right, so here we have this. Our old pattern was root 3/5. Our new pattern is root 3 sharp 5. So what's that do to our chord here? Our old chord was our old chord was C-E-G when it was root 3/5. Our new chord, check it out, dudes. It's now going to be C-E-G sharp. That's how it works there. Okay, so if you didn't know, then now you know. Let's play these chords together, guys, okay? So here's our C right here. Get it going. Whoop. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It does sound suspended. It sounds suspended to me. No, I mean, augmented is completely different than a suspension. By the way, if you want to know about suspension, I've videos on that too. And my archive is available at my website, waltribeiro.net / no slash, just go to the homepage, and there's a video archive link right there. Okay, so check it out. Here's our F chord right here. Let's do it here. All right, fine, I'll do it here. Here's our F major chord. Let's move this down. Here's our F major chord. Okay, there's our F major chord. Sucks I couldn't get my question answered tonight, but it's cool. Maybe some other time. See you guys later. Wait, Rush, what's your question? I'll answer it right now. But now here's our F major chord. If I wanted to make this diminished, listen to it, how it sounds diminished. Ready? Right? There's that diminished chord, just like I played on the piano. Now let's hear it if we sharpen the fifth. Okay? Let's play these two here. Let's put this one here, and now the augmented chord sounds like this. Augmented, F augmented, F major, F diminished. Back to F. Okay, so that's the idea of how those three chords sound. Make up your own chords, guys. Try and learn what these chords are. The best way to do it, I say it all the time, fall flat on your face. So try and make your own suspended chords, your own augmented chords, your own diminished chords. Try and take your own rhythms. You know, mess up, learn, talk to people. Try and find out what works and what doesn't. The best way from learning is by doing. So remember that in everything you do, and remember that when you're playing music, and even more so when you're teaching music, because you don't really know something unless you're able to teach it, you know? And if you do know something, you should pay it forward anyway. So let me get to Rush's question. The next question that I'll do, I'm going to stop this recording, but the next question is, come in as a host and show you some chords because I have no idea what they are. I made up, but yeah, it's cool. It seems really busy today. No, Rush, we're never too busy here. We always have time for people. I will push the outro back and answer your questions. So let's do this. Let me stop this recording. So there you go. You guys go. Any questions, you can hit me back. Let me know, and I will answer all your questions. Root 3, sharp 5 is augmented. Absolutely, you got it. And root flat 3, flat 5 is diminished. All right.